Alrighty, good evening everybody. We got another sampling video for you tonight. Just put my coffee down. It's a bit similar to the last one I did about thumb pianos. And that was a beer can thumb piano. I mean, it's something a little bit similar. I'm just going to turn on my other camera. So, follow me into the next room. Okay, here we go. So what we got there is a tool hook that I put on my cabinet here to hold my ghetto blaster. Right? And with that. Yeah, I sampled that. Because it's similar. I got my trusty ruler again. I mean, it's the same principle as the beer can thumb piano. You've got a thing that vibrates. In the case of the beer can thumb piano, it was a little tag that you pull, and in that case, it's the steel tool hook, and in this case, it's the ruler, and that vibrates in air, and the little surface I have here acts as a kind of amplifier, and in that case the big old cabinet acts as the amplifier, right? So yeah, so today we're doing tool hook. It sounds more percussion-y, so I'm going to call this tool hook percussion. Let's have a look. Garden hook, take one. Right, here we are in Reaper. So what you'll see just at the start of this project, you can see I've just imported Zoom MP3, everything from the Zoom, yeah. And then I've got 3 tracks set up here. Let's just have a look what's going on. Yeah, so just the tool hook in Resamplomatic. So I've set these up, and I'm guessing to minus. So if we look at, so I've pitched these different pitches. That's minus 36 semitones. The first one I think minus 48, and this one is minus 24. So we've got kind of almost low, middle, and high. Yep. No other processing, although they have got to send to a reverb over here. So I've got a micro fuse, which looks like based on a reverb cathedral, and I'm just taking the highs out with a rear EQ, which sounds something like this. And that literally, I promise you, that is just a tool hook attached to a cabinet. And then we got here, which I've marked abstract, is some of the same MIDI, same things, and that's going on to some additional processing. Good old Apple distortion, which I quite like. The simple, but I like that. Wolfram, if you ever want a mangler sound, Wolfram. And then we've got a compressor. Just do a little bit of a ratio, a little bit threshold, which kind of sounds like this. Wow, I forgot I did that. That sounds cool. We've got that kind of crazy sort of percussion sound. What we can do is we can mix that with last week's video where we did the beer can thumb piano and mangle them together, and that sounds something like this. Alright, back in Reaper. So these guys are a beer can thumb piano. And then what I've done down here is we just got the what we were just looking at there in Reaper. I just mixed that down into WAV files. There we go. So how does that all sound? Pretty cool. Alrighty, there we go. So we got tool hook and beer can thumb piano. I think it sounds okay. Right, shut up. Yeah, so there we go. And again, that's I mean, I didn't set out to write anything kind of African, Madagascan, gamelan kind of sounding. Was my intention, but you know, that's kind of how it's come out sounding. But I think that sounds really interesting. And you know, some of the musical tones don't sound quite in tune, right, which I think makes it sound more interesting and makes it sound like, you know, you're listening to maybe, you know, real instruments played in the real world. I don't have an application for these sounds. I'm just doing it for a laugh, like, you know. So anyway, obviously on these last two videos I've gone through the whole resampler-matic pretty quickly. There are other folks out there that have got good videos and tutorials on resampler-matic, or Ableton Live, if that's your cup of tea, or NNXT in Reason. There's probably people that got really good tutorials on that. But if you want like a detailed rundown of me like importing a sample into Resampler-matic, then going about and mangling it and making something usable, let me know downstairs. All right, cheers folks. We've got some couple of new subscribers come on board the last week or so. Welcome. Yeah, this is the kind of stuff we mess around on here. It's not that cerebral, it's just a laugh, isn't it? All right then, cheerio.